What's up, folks? Already here with Bomber Breaks, and I've got for you right now Leaf in the Game U Sports. Random first name, first letter, number 2 box break. Thank you so much for jumping in here on release day. Let's get right into it. We've got 23 spots. What was it? U, X, and one of the other ones? 3 letters not in it is the main point. Q. Q, U, X. No Q, U, or X. There are 23 spots in total. 3 plus a 5. We're going 8 clicks here to mix up the letters. And after 8 clicks, it's the letter I down to the letter D. And my participants, I've got Scott G times 2 down to Scott. Last spot, Mojo. Thank you, man, and to all who jumped in. 3 plus a spin in 4. We're going Lucky Slevin on the clicks. And after 7, it's going to be Matthew G down to Mark B. Sort you guys by individual so you can see your letters. All right, guys, we've got 8 boxes to pick from, and I just happen to have an 8-sided die, so we'll start here, 1 through 4, 5 through 8. And it's the 5, 1 through 4, 5, going to be the top box there. And now anything but the 8, 1 through 4, 5 through 7. And it's the 7, 4, 7, bottom box here. We've got another 3 we can do from this case, and we've got a whole nother case, guys, of this stuff. We can keep on ripping it here on release day. Really fun looking things. Chance for big time booms. 5 premium hits per. Again, this is first name, first letter on the random. Shoebox football out there as well. All right, good luck, everybody. This stuff is so fun to open. So many cool names, multi-sport stuff, like all things are possible. Let's start off with an Anna Kournikova game-used memorabilia. 24 out of 35. $24.35 on the Anna Kournikova. The A, Scott. Heater today, Scott. Love it. There's a little tennis mem for you to 35. Next up, I've got Emmitt Smith, the franchise. 22 out of 60 triple mem. 22 out of 60 on the Emmitt. I'm dying here, guys. I'm going to keep this door open if that's cool. Emmitt is 22 out of 60. The E, please. Christopher D. That is yours, Chris. The E for Emmitt. 22 out of 60. Triple mem. Wow. Guys, more fire, man. This stuff seems to be packed with goodies. How about a 1 of 1 game used greats? 8 pieces of memorabilia. Tom Brady, Joe Montana, Patrick Mahomes, Dan Marino, John Elway, Peyton Manning, Joe Namath, and Roger Staubach. 1 of 1. 8 pieces of game used memorabilia. My gosh, that is awesome. Brady, Mahomes, Peyton, all on the same card, plus some other just legends. Holy cow. All right, so I'm going to one-touch this one up. Of course, it's 8 pieces. You'd have to own 5 of the guys outright. Seems unlikely, but you never know. Do we have some repeat letters? We do. Okay, we've got 3 J's. So Chris H with J. Do you have more than one spot? He does. All right, so Chris H. Sweaty palms time here because you got at least an outside shot. Given that you've for sure got at least 3. So that's gonna pretty much lock out mostly everybody else. But all right, let's start from the top. Tom Brady. The T is Christopher D. Joe Montana, we know the J, that's Chris H. You'd have to own 5, Chris. Patrick Mahomes, the P is Scott. Dan Marino, the D is Mark. We know John Elway is Chris H. Peyton, the P is Scott G. Joe Namath is also Chris. Roger Staubach is Jacques. So the rest of your letter, the R and the S didn't come through for you, so we do have a random, but Chris will have a little extra opportunities, but man, that is another awesome card, guys. Game used greats, 8 pieces. Brady, Montana, Mahomes, Marino, Elway, Peyton, Namath, and Staubach. 1 of 1. Let's go. Stuff is awesome. Next up, I've got 38 out of 49 with a Fab 5 inscription. Juwan Howard autograph. Another J, Chris. That way you're definitely getting something in this break. Congrats. At least for this box. We got a whole other box yet to go. In 38 out of 40 on the Juwan Howard from that school up north. 38 out of 40. Juwan Howard, the J for Chris. Wow. And this is another awesome boom Leaf Vignette Authentic Autographs. 6 out of 6. Floyd Money Mayweather. Boom. The F for Josh. That is yours. Congrats, man. I have no clue what Floyd Mayweather stuff does, so we're going to top load this one up, and I will take a look for you a little later. That is awesome. I have not gotten many Floyd autos. One of the best boxers of all time. Some would say the best. Loved watching Floyd fight. I know not a lot of people like to say that because he was a jabber and a decision guy, but man, surgical precision. Floyd 6 out of 6 vignettes with the F for Josh P. Congrats. So double autos plus the 1 of 1 in that box. If you didn't order yet, too, the sauce.
He got sauce for you. We didn't know which one.
I got one of each one.
Okay.
So you can not have
Yeah. All right, guys, box number 2 in break number 2 of Leaf in the Game U Sports. It's going to start with a numbers game. Bob Gibson, 1 out of 6. The B is Chris H. Chris H, that's yours. Congrats, Bob Gibson. 1 out of 6 on the mem. Next up, I've got a soccer memorabilia hit of Jack Grealish. Jack Grealish, 33 out of 35. The J is also Chris H. Congrats, Chris. Jack Grealish, game used memorabilia to 35. Wow. Wow. This is another sweet one. How about 10 out of 35 rare materials with that beautiful wine from the Cleveland Cavaliers? It's LeBron James. Boom! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pieces of wine memorabilia. Rare materials LBJ. LeBron the L Sal. That is yours. My goodness. And this has got like a multicolor prism thing going. Octo swatches on the back is what they're calling it. Guys, I feel like there's fire in every box. I don't know if the 6 Sig thing kind of threw people off thinking that was the biggest boom, but man, there's stuff everywhere in this. I would take a shot for that price point. If you're getting a hit, you're going to be pretty happy, it feels like. I know, a little luck on the random for sure, but man. 10 out of 35 LeBron rare materials. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Sal, yours. And we got 2 cards here. I thought this was one giant card. It is not. Is first a 1 of 1 printing plate auto boom of John Daly. John Daly, a printing plate auto. I think Wayne got some signed beer from John not that long ago.
John Daly?
Yeah.
Seltzer or whatever.
Yeah, he was a nice man.
He was a nice man, quote from Wayne.
Yeah.
John Daly, 1 of 1. The J, Chris H, killing it. See, I said the J was a popular letter just from our Bomber Breaks experience. We didn't have a ton of J's in the first 2 boxes, but J's are coming in strong here in box 2 and 3. Or 3 and 4 is what I should say. But 1 of 1 John Daly plate for you, man. Congrats. Yellow plate. And the last card of the break, super swatch signatures of Damian Lillard. Dame Dollar, 14 out of 15. Mark B. Mark, the Lillard is yours. Congrats. Damian Lillard, 14 out of 15. Game used memorabilia and the autograph. Little Portlandy looking card there, but that's all right. Super swatch signatures of Lillard to 50. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. No, they're not licensed, and so that, affects the resale value for sure. But we're living in a different world little by little, right? If Topps is going to do unlicensed football and basketball stuff, then I feel like we're starting, the vibe's starting to change. And I tell people too, if you're just a collector, if you just like to have cool stuff of some of the coolest guys around at $32, then this is the breaks for you. If you're purely into resale value, may not be your thing. But if you want a shot to have that, or John Daly, or 6 signatures, it's a no-brainer. Stuff looks beautiful, right? But, all right, last step here is going to be to randomize this one. Okay, from, let's see, how is it on the back? Yeah, it's like, okay, it's really just pick poison. We'll go Tom, Joe, Patrick, Dan, John, Peyton, Joe. There's 2 Joes. Joe, well, just so it doesn't matter because they're both the same letter, but we'll go Joe Montana. We know which Joe if it wins it for him, and Joe Namath, and then Roger. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Where did my die go? Oh, there it is. All right, you guys know the deal. 3 is the base. Number 6 is the die roll. Max clickage of 9. Good luck to those of you in this one. And the one that counts, click number 9. 9 times. It's Roger, as in Roger Staubach. That's going to be the R for Jacques. Congrats, Jacques. You got that one, man. The Game Used Greats is yours. Shipping Wizard's really excited for that. He knows it's going to the Great White North.
Who ships that?
Wizards got that one on lockdown, guys. All right, that is Leaf in the Game U Sports number 2. Thank you all again. This stuff is really cool to open. It's really a fun one because you just don't know what you're going to get. So it's kind of like Christmas presents every box you open. Let's recap it. We had a little LeBron James to 35. We call that the Rare Swim Materials Octo Swatch of LeBron for the L spot. We had Jack Grealish to 35 for the J. It's Bob Gibson to 6 for the B spot. That is Emmett Smith to 60 triple mems for the E. And Anna Kournikova to 35 for the A. We had a Dame Lillard autograph Super SWAT signatures to 15 for the D spot. We had the 1 of 1 John Daly printing plate auto for the J. How about Money Mayweather? Floyd 6 out of 6 vignette signatures for the F spot. And a Fab 5 Juwan Howard auto for the J. Plus, one more time, the 1 of 1 Game Used Greats. Tom Brady, Joe Montana, Patrick Mahomes, Dan Marino, John Elway, Peyton Manning, Joe Namath, and Roger Staubach. Fire. Thank you all. We're going to stop and save. Whatever fills next will break next.